Alright, what's going on, everyone? Today I just wanted to make a quick video on the new vehicle I just got and added to the lineup of my other cars. This is a 2003 Mercedes CL55 AMG model. Now I've been looking for one of these for a while, not the CL particularly, but either an E55 CL or SL, but this one came up and it was a pretty cheap price. I picked this one up for $1,800. Now that's kind of unheard of for a car like this, and with the engine that it has, I mean everything about it. The paint job is pretty nice. The leather seats, all the features that come with. So I just want to do a quick video, and I'll be fixing a lot of stuff in this thing. The reason I got it for that cheap of a price was all the problems that it has, but it is a running and driving car, so it's not like it's not working or anything, or the engine's blowing or anything. It has 107,000 miles. It has all the bells and whistles, everything that any Mercedes, top Mercedes that came with in 2003. And we'll go ahead and I'll let you guys know a little bit about it, about the motor, about the problems that came with, and how I'm going to address it little by little. So let's take a look under that hood and see the big V8 supercharged motor. Alright, so this is one of the main reasons I bought this thing. It's the AMG supercharged V8 engine. These are the M113K motors, and one of the most reliable Mercedes engines, the supercharged ones. This thing puts out about 493 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, which in 2003 it was kind of unheard of for a production line car, luxury coupe, and Mercedes did it and brought it out. And when this thing came out, I remember, I think it was a little over $100,000. Could be between $100,000 and $110,000. So I mean, for me to get it for $1,800, yeah, the previous owner, he was at that point where he just didn't want to put any more money into this thing. Everything that he had done or had fixed, it had cost him thousands of dollars. And now these things, the knowledge that's out there, the people that are putting out the things about these, the videos and the information, is just like any other car. I mean, you don't need special tools on a lot of the work that you do on this. On the engine, on the transmission, the suspension, which is a main issue that this thing was so cheap. So there's a couple of leaks that I'm going to be taking care of. There's the services that I need to do. The suspension, which these came with the ABC suspension, the active body control, and I'll show you guys that in a second, what that is basically and what happens to the suspension. So a little more about the engine. This thing was the way it was made, it was light, very fast, supercharged, and it just came with everything that a supercar should have. They put it in this production line vehicle, so luxury coupe vehicle. And let's go and take a look at that, the suspension problem, and then I'll come and turn on the engine for you guys and let you guys hear what it sounds like, and we'll just take a look at the interior a little bit. So that ABC active body control suspension, as you can see, the back side of the car is dropped down. Now the front side is okay. It's been actually overextended, but this rear, every day or two since I got it, I turn on the car, it raises up, after a few minutes, but then in about 24 hours to 36 hours it drops back down to the ground, so just like that. And that is due to a leak, or it could be the problem with the ABC not being serviced, or just any of those problems. So we'll take a look into that, and I got a couple of ways that I want to go, either fix this or go just switch out all the whole suspension system. But we'll get to that, and when the time comes for that. The other smaller problems, the trunk lid does not open, and that's due to a vacuum leak. That can be fixed. There's a couple of things here and there, the plastic trim, or the window is not going down due to a switch, either relay or the module or anything. So we can we can address those when the time comes. Let's take a look at the interior, and then we'll turn on the car and hear what it sounds like. Now the interior on these things, very nice leather interior, black on black, which I like. The seats are all heated, cooling seats, all power, everything. You got cool thing about these windows, these side windows, they go down completely, so there's no B-pillar here, which I kind of like. It reminds me of one of those old classic cars. The interior, it is clean. Seats are, there's no tears or anything in the seats. Really fine leather. Another interior problem, like I said, that switch for the windows, I'm pretty sure it's bad. It's all connected to one that controls all of this: the seat, the rear window, the front window, the side, I guess you could say the side mirrors also. And this thing is broken, so the clip mechanism here is broken, and that's why the previous owner, if you can see, he actually used Velcro and glued it on there. But we'll see if we can find a replacement one for that, or just fix this for time being. And let me go ahead and turn this thing on for you guys. You guys can see a couple of the warnings that come on. There you go. It has about 107,000 miles. Yeah, the engine sounds really good. I don't hear any clicks. I don't hear any noises coming out of the engine. There goes that ABC warning. And I mean, the AC is working ice cold, especially in this desert heat that we are. That's a big plus. There's a few other problems where this little piece is missing for the center console, but those things we can take care of. Now let's go hear that 493 horsepower engine. It sounds pretty healthy. I mean, I've seen these engines sounding exactly the same. I saw one that had about 65,000 miles, the same M113K engine, sounding exactly the same as 100,000 miles. And I've actually seen one with over 300,000 miles, and they all sound the same. So if you take care of these engines, just like any other cars, it will last. So I mean, hopefully I can take care of those issues, and we'll see if we can add some extra horsepower to this thing. There are a couple of quick things that I can do to these things and add some more horsepower. So let's go ahead and get a view of the back, and I'll just finish off the video with that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the video with this. I mean, the car sounds pretty nice. It runs good. It was driven here, so I mean, that much I know. None of the lights, you know, came on or anything besides the ABS or ABC lights. So other than that, I mean, just you know, I'm gonna start working on this little by little. I already have some of the parts already ordered, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna order some, you know, I guess the tune-up parts and the transmission, the valve cover leak parts, all of that. So little by little, we're gonna go ahead and go through this thing, and let's see if we can get it back on the road and better and faster. So thanks again for watching. Tune in for the next videos, and leave a comment below if you like the vehicle. What do you guys want me to do with it? And we'll see you guys in the next one.